last activity, and this one is to really harp on our hand-eye coordination. And this is going to be like, say you guys play softball or baseball, this will be a really good activity for you guys to do, because we're going to stand up and then we're also going to get on our knees, which could be like a catcher's position, and you have to work on catching the ball from all different angles. So I'm going to demonstrate what I want you guys to do. We'll talk through it, explain the importance of it, and then we'll go through it. So it's going to be a little bit easier with the softball, and it'll be a little bit harder with the softball or excuse me, a ball that bounces like my tennis ball. So I want you guys to go to a wall in your house or a wall outside somewhere, and we have to be very cautious of what's around us. We can't throw the ball crazy at something that may break. So I'm going to demonstrate for you guys now, and then we'll go. So we're going to be here first on the wall. We got a slight knee bend in the athletic position, thinking that we're playing the sport. And now we're going to, here we go. Just throw it underhand and catch. Then, once we do work on there, we're going to get on our knees into a catch position, such as I discussed in baseball or softball, and then we'll be a little bit lower. Good. So, the importance of this little activity is to, one, learn how to catch a ball at different speeds. This is going to be a good transition from an activity to something that you may see in your sports. So I want you guys to get on the wall, and then we're going to go through each little section just 5 times. So off the wall 5 times, standing up, and then on the knee 5 times. 5 times. So we're here in the athletic position again. So I'm using a tennis ball, so this might be a little bit more tricky because it's going to bounce more. But we're just going to keep going, harping on our hand-eye coordination, see where the ball is, put our hands to it, and secure it. So once we do 5 standing up, we're going to do 5 on our knee in the catcher's position, such as baseball or softball. Here, and this is going to be a little bit lower, so we'll have to work on our plate, securing it, up. So now that we got the hang of that, we're going to do the same thing as we did in the last activity, and we're going to try to set a personal record, and we're going to beat it. And this time we're going to do it for 35 seconds. So we'll be able to get a lot more in. So this time let's really focus in. We're going to set our first amount of reps, and then we're going to try to break that and set a new personal record. So let's do it standing up first, and then we're going to try to do it, and then we'll do it on the knee. I'll start our timer. 3, 2, 1, go. Good time. So I got 24, and now I'm going to try to beat that as we go back through it again for another 35 seconds. So let's reflect on that. What we did here is that we caught the ball, we brought our eyes to it in our hands, and we squeezed. So let's make sure we're practicing our skills that we learned in the earlier video, and let's try to break our personal records. Okay, I'm going to start in 3, 2, 1, go. Nope, that's not one. I dropped it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 10 seconds. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, and time. I got 22, so I didn't break my record again, but that's okay. We're still trying, we're still learning the skill, and we're only gonna get better as we keep practicing. So now for the final part, we're gonna get on our knees into a catcher's position, And this would be like relating it to if we're in a softball or a baseball game, or we're trying to catch lower passes. So we're gonna do that again for 30 seconds. And try to bring it over. And 3, 2, 1, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 20 seconds, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, and time. So I got 30 on that. I got a little bit more on the kneel version as a standing up. So now keep track of the number you had and let's beat our personal records this time, guys. Let's do it. We're gonna go another time, 35 seconds. We'll see. We'll come back and then we'll reconfirm. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 15 seconds, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. 1 second. 31. Time. Good job, guys. So hopefully you guys beat your PR that time. You can see that it gets a little fun as we start, speeding it up a little bit. But make sure we stick to our rules that we learned. We got to make sure our hand-eye coordination is great. So every time that ball's in the air, we bring our hands to it and we look with our eyes so we don't drop it, we don't lose it, nobody takes it from us, and go.